Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Godan. So I've been requested and asked to live stream. I'd planned on it for Saturday, but it's Friday. And we're going live. I got a little bit more energy than yesterday, so we'll see how it goes. I was trying to set up a little Discord to have some company, but lo and behold, I forgot how I did it. So maybe when somebody jumps on, they can remind me what to do. Anyways, we got this Sekhmet event going on. Excuse me, Fire Strike. Sekhmet's done. That was a big event. I'm not going to talk about it. Nope, not going to talk about it at all. But we are going to plug away. But today was a big day for DOT. The developers answered some questions. Chef Base God had a live stream regarding that earlier today. Hey, Nitrum, welcome, man. Thank you for joining. Don't look at my VP, man. I'm a little lacking in VP right now. I gotta do some picking up of VP. But I think I'm gonna do that. Because this right now is a free for all for me. I'm just hitting resources, hitting VP, hitting what's out there, man. But I'm not capping PP VP lands. Just raiding. Trying to get away with a good decent haul. I do have a few gems I can use and throw at this. A&J, thank you for joining. I don't plan any relics. I'm saving them. Saving them up. All good, man. Last night I was it's been a long week. Seriously, haven't done over 3,000 raids at last event. I've been just trying to maintain. Not going crazy with it because of time constraints. But definitely doing a little bit 12-hour day today at work, so a little bit energized. See if we can get some leverage and some moving on this event. Hey, Jedi M. Thank you for joining. Bex428, hello. Thank you for joining as well. Raven Muddler. I wish, man. I wish I could show. I wish I can show how to defeat Hachiman with 100% resistance to everything. It's really hard. You've got to have a particular Titan to do it, or a couple Titans to do it. Excuse me. But I haven't leveled them up, so I can't do it. Nitrum, thank you, man. Yeah, it's a busy game, busy life. Chat is always blowing me up. That's for sure. Trying to get things centralized so I have a few less rooms to look at, but it takes time. Suhail Khan, hello, good morning to you. Good morning. But love the game, man. No matter what, I'm not gonna let anything get to me. If I'm gonna stop doing something, I'll stop doing something in its entirety. I'm not a quitter, but I just completely cease to do. Such as Clash of Clans. I cease to do Clash of Clans. But it's a hard call. I don't think I'd stop playing. I would probably give up doing YouTube videos, or I'd probably give up running an alliance before I stop playing the game. So that's the hard call. It's good to have good people on board to assist with things. So as long as the assistance is there, I can keep trying to do as much as possible. So I don't mind. But yeah, man, I don't know about you folks, but this event's a sleeper event. I haven't really looked at the leaderboard to see what Beta Souls is doing. I'm sure they're still in first. This event is not worthy of a lot of effort for new players. It's a decent Titan for 15,000 souls. Yeah, I'm up in Sacramento, man. Right past Sac. 15 minutes up. I used to be the delivery supervisor for all of downtown Sacramento for about a decade, almost a decade. But that post office, that gig was a tough gig. I'm glad I left it and I don't do that anymore. I'm at a smaller office in my little hometown, right above Sacramento. Speaker face. What? Chef was saying what? Who's the Titan in the blog post? I wish we knew. We're not sure, man. Possibly Aries. People had thought about before. Oh, Plumas Lake. Yeah, you're right up the road, man. Plumas Lake is beautiful, man. They got some nice stuff up there. We went up there, my wife and I, my family, a few months back to that. It's like a bird watching sanctuary or something for the egrets, or I can't remember what it was, man. But it was pretty cool. It was really nice, man. So you're close by, man. You're not far at all. Well, you used to live there. Yeah, it's close. So close. Chris Lamb, good evening. It's 9:30 a.m. Wow. Other side of the world. Yeah, we're going to crank out some souls, man. I got to. I'm going to at least try to hit 10K on this event. Nothing special, but it's what I want to do for the team. And hopefully keep us in that top 50, get some Titan food. Try to get as many relics as possible for this next event. I'm really looking forward to this solo event that's coming out. I think that's going to be the big deal. At least for this month. Everything else this month, it's very unlikely that Pigsy's going to be redone. Coming out with a 2.0 version of Pigsy. So I really wouldn't count on that. So I don't know what the popularity is going to be for Pigsy, because he can't do what he used to do. Of course, you're going to hit a few good Pigsies out there. There are a few that, I failed on. But overall, he's not what he was. So I don't think that event's going to be a big draw. Could be, though, for a lot of folks who are lower level who need some Titans. Or for folks who just simply missed out on him. Maybe folks who had taken a break for a while. They might go for him. I'm hoping as an alliance that we'll basically sit it out. Maybe just shoot for the top 50, top 100. Speaker face, you said it could be a 4-star Hercules. Not likely. I mean, that was interesting that they did it with Runa. But yeah, you never know, man. You never know. Hey, Zerat, what's up, family? How you doing, man? Long time no see. I'm glad you're still around checking it out, bro. Definitely appreciate it. Doing real good here, man. Doing better. Better days. Not so beat up. So I gotta say I'm doing all right. Yeah, I lost some cats on that battle. That's not cool. But some good VP. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes my streams are better than others. The connection. Yeah, man. Like I said just a few minutes ago, it's going to take a lot to get me away from the game. I'd give up, running the Alliance first. I'd give up YouTube first before giving up the game. Oh, cool. Right on, Jedi, sorry. Zerat, you're on Zalon stream? Yeah, it's crazy. He had a pretty good stream. Mateus Gomez, hello from Argentina. You'd like to see a Jinshu event? Possibly. Hey, Moises. Welcome. Salute. Yeah, Jinshu's awesome, man. I think I will most likely I will look at prestiging some of my infiltrators. I just really wanted to have my defenders done first. So I did actually prestige up what did I prestige? Hachiman and Frigg. Those are the only two. What's my guess on the next solo event? I don't know, man. It's interesting. Having that image of that one guy at the helmet. Is he going to be the solo Titan? Could be. I don't know. They're really hush-hush when it comes to the solo events. At least for this one. I mean, there's no clue what it could be. I'm thinking, depending on what we've seen, it could be maybe a physical Titan. but I'm not sure. The only thing that most of us look for with the solo events, though, is honestly getting the divine gems. What's the price going to be for the divine gems, and how many are they giving out? Key with that. Just because divine gems is the greatest currency that the game offers right now, and with the possible divine gem update a couple months out, I think a lot of folks want to get as many divine gems in the bank as possible to hang on to. Hey, Snot Chunks, welcome, man. Am I still hanging out with what? With Beta? No, I'm with Events R Us, man. I couldn't stay with Beta. I can't roll like that. I don't have it like that, man. It's a little too much for me. A visit every once in a while is something I can do, but it has to be the right event. But the thing is, Beta Solus has acquired a few of our big hitters, so best for me to stay put where I'm at, to keep ERU at a decent spot to get some ranking. Not saying I'm the best, but we want to have some stability and consistency with our player group, with our core. That was the main thing I wanted to do with ERU, is to build up the core and to get it strong again, and to keep it going. I think it's really important to have a good, strong core base of players in any alliance. Basically, being the backbone. Having a few visitors is okay, but having 20 to 30 visitors an event, that's just too many. I don't want ERU to run like that. It was rough being with him, right? Yeah, for sure, man. It can be rough. It's definitely a level of a commitment that is, on par with the level of commitment like being in the League of Gods, being in one of the top warring alliances, because it takes just as much to war as it does to run an event. That's why you see a lot of the bigger warring alliances doing well, placing well on the leaderboard events, just because of their sheer consistency with battling. They're just getting souls because they're battling. It's simple. Speaker face, almost 12,000 DGs. You're like Chef getting life spark no matter what. See, that's what I was thinking before too, man. But I couldn't do it. I had to back out of a life spark. Jedi M, you're rolling with them right now? Right on, man. I'm glad it works for you, There's always an alliance for everyone. There's something that works for everyone, man. If ever you need a break, you need to take a little bit of a chill, welcome to drop down to ERU, man. I'd love to have you. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this solo event. I'm hoping it's good. I just want to get some DGs into the bank and under the belt. The last pulls I did decent, but I did not get what I wanted to get. That's what hurt me, man. I really wanted the Bow of Gods. Instead, I got the Axes of War, which is a great relic, just not what I needed at the time. So I'm still hesitant. If I'm gonna save up for the 7K, I'll probably wait on that and still try to get a few more 5K relics. But yeah, I definitely need a solo event. Dang, these guys are like all stripped out, man. I don't know who I'm hitting. It doesn't matter. I like what they got. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, I should be able to take this. I hit one of these the other night. It's tough. It's all good, Chris. It's all good. And thank you. Thank you for just being here, man. Be careful driving to work and doing YouTube. Just be careful. Yeah, this Titan Progenitor is still good, man. She can still defend pretty good. I'm thinking with this low-level troops, though, I should be able to get over. I hope. Let's see. This is not an event land. So it's taking a little bit more. There we go. Come on, Solzar. Looks like I'm buffering, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to switch something up here in just a moment. Night Ranger. Hello, good to have you. Thanks for joining the stream. Speaker face, we definitely need an altar where we can pick which 5-star we want. That's the thing. We don't want to get doubles, man. It takes forever to save. It's crazy, man. Right on, Zerat, man. Definitely. Always going to be around as best as I can. Definitely appreciate you checking us out, man. Good to have you, of course. Gotta be safe, man. With this updated closures of everything in the area where I live. Students, school districts here have no school coming up. It's all distance learning. It's gonna be a crazy year coming up. Challenging year for a lot of folks. Stay-at-home moms definitely have it rough. Not an easy gig. What's this? Don't want to hit that. I will get 1 million VP. Yay! Maybe I can get 5 mil. What do we got? Is the new Fire Strike worth it? Well, here. That's the new Fire Strike. You know, not pointing fingers. I got a PM saying the new Fire Strike is not worth it. My garrison defended from a max player. They use a new Fire Strike. It's you know, the game has a certain level of collectability. If you want to collect the Titan, if you want to get the new Titan, to switch out the old Titan. You know, one of them is going to be food, or both going to be food, depending on how you play. There are a lot of players who just eat up everything. They just go for the meta. For some players, you just can't. It's harder to do. You know, it's harder to do. It's hard to work so hard for something and just get rid of it. I've gotten rid of a lot of maxed out Titans because I had duplicates. So I have Titans that are level 1 that had been maxed, but they're the 2.0 versions that I've not worked on because they're simply not the meta. So is it worth it? If you want to collect it, absolutely. But if you want to use it to actually play, probably not. You know, probably not something you need under the belt. But again, you know, it's how do you play the game? You know, what do you want to do with it? If I get the 2.0 version as Alliance reward, that's fantastic. That's more than enough for myself. I don't have any intention to max it out. I just want to get the original version as food. But it's just so many choices right now. So many decisions to make because of the new prestige. You know, what are you going to do with some of your older Titans? You know, it's a lot of tough calls. Mateus, what's the top 3 old-fashioned Titans for everybody? That's, you know, that's a great question. Paul, you fused your Max Orient to Loki? Ooh. I would have kept them both. I would just took my time and leveled him up. That's a tough one, man. Well, you know, Loki's a great Titan. You know, it's hard to go wrong, but Orient's pretty good too. Chris, you say Progenitor, she's a better defender than Totiak? All I know is I've hit a few Progenitors that I didn't expect to lose to. Pretty solid defense, man, actually, you know. With the right relics, and then she's, you know, summoning all those troops. Yeah, it is a little tough. She's not a bad Titan. I don't mess with Totek. I do put him on the land every once in a while. Can't say that I got a lot of defensive wins with him. But Progenitor, I've never used for defense actually, because I haven't had her maxed out yet. Still just sitting there in the stable, you know, a work in progress. I think she's level 44 or something. Probably something that I will work on here soon. Speaker phrase, you've fused Fire Strike 3 times. What? I fused Fire Strike 3 times up to yet. Well, more likely fuse this one, only doing it for the DGs. So you've actually fed her away. You've eaten her up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. She looks cool. Just not really thrilled with her, man. Like, out of all the events this month, the only one that I really want is the Huntress. Whether she's the meta or not, it's just a cool Titan. It's one of the, you know, original Divine Titans. So definitely a collector's item. But if ever they do a 2.0 version for her, I'm thinking that she will be the boost Titan for the event. So I do want to have her to make it easier in the, you know, in the future, man. Having the boost Titans really does a lot for. And a few folks had eaten away their Titans for this event, so they don't have the boost Titan. It just makes it hard. When it's a lot of souls, it makes it really difficult. Paul usually grinded 2k souls for 3 event relics. Yeah, it's not bad, man. Just, you know, get the event relics and save up, especially if you're free to play. You know, or you just want to play smart, man. You want Huntress, go with Oni and the rest of Orientals? Yeah. Definitely. I definitely want to finish off the collection for those Titans as well, man. Definitely got to get her. It's awesome that they're offering her in the raid boss event, because that's something that you don't have to, you know, we don't have to get a gazillion souls for. Don't have to get thousands and thousands of souls. It's a combined effort, group effort. If you got a decent set of players in your group, you guys should be able to bust out the raid boss. Pretty, you know, fairly simple. You may have to use a few gems to get a few extra battles in there, but it shouldn't be overly taxing. The main thing is, if you do have lower level players, you should let them hit those first few lands and do as much damage as they can, because once it gets higher up, they're not gonna be able to do anything, man. They just can't. So utilize them where it's a benefit for your team, and then the big boys take over. Is Sekhmet better than Baba Yaga? I don't know. I haven't leveled mine. Like, you know, on the test account, I just make the honest trailer and that's it. I don't mess around with it. I don't play with that Titan. So I really don't know. Although somebody did out Frig with Sekhmet. I don't know who. I forgot who it was. So she can attack, and people are still getting greens with her, regardless of what you've seen. She is still defending, depending on the build and what you got, what level troops you have and whatnot. I think she's a good Titan. I've only messed with Baba Yaga for doing fast raids. I don't know if Baba Yaga can defend. I don't think so. So when I look at a Titan, I'm looking at the quality of defense as well as attack. I want to have something that can do both. Or if they can't do both, they need to do one or the other very well. So right now, with my lack of knowledge on Sekhmet, I'm leaning towards Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is a great raider. Great raider. And mine is still not even maxed yet. I still got a ways to go. Not too far, but I got to get a few souls. Or a few thousand more XP. Going against one of my old time favorites. What was the question earlier about what are the favorite old Titans? I think what's the top 3 of the old fashioned Titans for everybody? You know, I was thinking about that earlier today. There was some talk about Titans of the past and what people would do to build up Titans. I just remember how the Freyas, how the female chicks, the female paladins were so tough back in the day. You know, you don't hear anything about them anymore because all the offensive titans today have super armor piercing. So even with their high, armor, they can't withstand what's coming out now. But I think some of the old-fashioned titans, for me, I would take one of each class. I would take, one ranger, one infiltrator, and probably one berserker. So looking at old-fashioned titans, the ranger that I would consider, looking at the old titans that had come out before, I'd be probably looking at Daedalus as one of my favorite old-time titans. Because back in the day he could defend. Of course he can't defend now, but he wasn't bad. Or even Ladega. Ladega's always been meta because of the cats, man. Cats always get it done. Speaker phrase, what was that? You got Wukong and Pigsy because you used to watch Monkey Magic when you were younger. Nice. Dionysus is a great old titan. Absolutely. He is absolutely a good titan. And every once in a while when you put him on defense, you get a surprise win because they weren't ready for him. Vixia, I never had a good Vixia. But a lot of folks like Vixia, that's for sure. But I never had one. Never had Vixia. Or, excuse me, a good one. I learned early on, if you have a poor Titan, it's not worth leveling up. It's just not worth it. Better to wait and get a Titan with better skill set, so you can utilize it to its best ability. Wow, that horde was quick, man. Paul, you say you got Maku with better Panther buffs than Artemis. Yeah, I got a Maku that I want to finish out, man. I got a Maku that I think is pretty decent. I've been working on focusing on the Meta Titans first, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do have a few that I want to work on. What'd I get? The Flame Arc. I'm only at 3,000. Oh, man. I got a ways to go. Haven't been able to get no daytime raids in. But tomorrow is a different story, man. I'm gonna get these big resources. Yeah, Maku was a good Titan too. Most of the old Titans that buff cats were fairly decent. Mamesh. Most use Mamesh with cats rather than grenadiers. Bam, there we go. Looks like I'm buffering again. Not cool. I'm going to pause real quick and see if I can make a change. Alright, we're back. Did some technical stuff, so I'm hoping I have less buffering. Should be good. Let me know. Should be set up with a cleaner internet connection. I do hope. So only at 3,000 souls. Try and knock out a 7,000 soul. A difference possibly tonight or tomorrow. Going too slow on this. Terrible. But souls is not what we're looking to do. not pushing this event. Hey, Vintage. Thank you for joining, man. I was trying to get Discord set up, but I forgot how I did it, man. I don't remember how I did it. I don't remember what room I used. So many rooms. Hey, Daniel. Thank you for joining the stream. I would set up my own room, but even still, I wouldn't know what to do. Let's see. Go here. Go here. Yeah, I don't know how to dial in. Imagine that. I'll have to have someone else open up a room. I can join in. Nice, here we go. Yeah, just gonna pick up some resources, get some souls, get some event relics, save them up, and get ready for the big stuff. I think the next big alliance event is not gonna happen until next month. I really don't think people are interested in this calendar for this month. Anything besides the solo event, that is. Definitely going to be big interest for the solo event. Although we're going to have our usual suspects at the top, getting most of those divine gems. Takes a lot to be one of the big boys. Maybe we'll see Vintage in the top 50 again. For me to be in the top 50, I'd have to be rating in the first 5 minutes of the event, and then I'll be bumped. He'll be short-lived. It's like when you see your alliance, in the top 5 for the first 10 minutes, and then where'd you go? It's hard to keep. Definitely takes a group effort. So we were trying to give away some 4-star Titans to some fortunate folks. Having some bigger players jumping in and having some newer players hitch a ride. But it didn't seem to work out. Hey man, thank you Vintage. That's going to go a long ways. You have a great weekend too, dude. I hope you'll be around. I'm looking forward to when you possibly jump out and join up with Unknown for the War Week. If the timing is right, I wouldn't mind jumping out and doing a week of war as well. But I'll tell you, I'm going to war naked. I'm not going to have any lands. I'm just going to be trying to hit stuff and hopefully get some defensive greens, man. Hopefully I can slow somebody down at least. I'm hoping. I got to work on my relic game for Hachiman. I'm just trying to get him up a little bit stronger so I can war. But it's always good when you see a green, man. It's always good. I've gotten a few with him. But, there are those players that have the right Titans with the right relics. And their prestige levels. There are a few people who have their Titans prestiged up pretty high, man. They have more than just opened up their Titans. So, when it comes to looking at their Titan haul, it's pretty empty. It's pretty sparse. They've taken out all their old Titans and just fed them up. Now, that's a player who really wants to, war. They're not looking at the shiny collectibles, the trophies in their Titan haul. They're looking at getting business done. And I definitely respect that. Definitely respect that. I like to personally keep at least one copy of the things that I have. The developers did say in their blog question and answer that they're going to do some changes. Some sort of changes to the Pantheon. That's going to be coming out here in one of the updates. So with that in mind, you got to be careful what you're going to do. Vintage. Naked's the only way to war. I'm serious, man. No doubt. Just do it naked. Don't count on farming, man. You know, get your VP the real way. Did I see Vintage's video about the true concept? Yeah, I did. I looked at it briefly. I didn't get to watch the whole thing when it came out, and I wanted to get the live stream on, so I did. I briefly perused it. It's interesting to see because, you know, I read a lot of the comments. There are so many things that could be done in this game. So many avenues that we can add. The developers could add to the game. You know, I like the idea of having a ranged and a melee, like some of the players said, for every type of element. So that is a good idea. It would just be cool to have that extra, you know, extra little something. Somebody did say it sounded like the bowlers in Clash of Clans. You know, it doesn't matter if it sounds like something else. If it plays out well, you know, it's a good thing. You know, it's interesting when you look at some of the elements that this game offers. One, you know, we all want defense. We don't get to choose our map. We don't get to choose the timing of our spells. We don't get to choose the order of what type of our spells drop. That is if we use different spells. Did I already say spawn points? You know, we don't get to choose all these things for our defense. If we were able to do any of those things, it'd make the game a lot different. If we could, you know, really, like, everybody knows the spawn spots for most lands, right? So if you know the spawn spots for most lands, you can already set down your poison. You know, troops pop out and they're already dead. You know, everything's so simple. But if it was changeable, you know, it would add such a different outcome to battles, man. It would just be so much better. And if, like I said, if there were different troops, it can switch it up, you know. And one of the things that people have said and asked about for a long time is the base troops on our garrison. Why can't we select the base troops that are buffed by our Titan that we defend with? Why do we have this generic set of troops, you know? It doesn't do us any good to have that. But, you know, it still hasn't changed. It's like you use a cat Titan, but you have spearmen on your defense. You know, go figure. The bowlers in Clash of Clans don't have a skill shot. No, they don't, man. Mauricio, thank you for joining, man. Appreciate it. Zaki, thank you for joining as well. So the huge problem Vintage with Clash is the drop and watch mechanic. Yeah, really, that's all you do is just drop and watch. And don't want, you know, it was a lot of fun for a long time. It just doesn't compare. The you know, drop and watch is the best way to say it. It's all you're doing. So if you knew how to drop it right, you know, you'd win. But yeah, I think you know, if the developers did look at a few, you know, decisions where they can switch up our battle play. You know, we all want to see what our battles are like on defense. Unless someone who videos it for us, we can't see it. You know, I can live without that. But if we can just have some input into how we defend, I think what we were using for defense right now could even be better just by having choices of what we can do. Because on attack, you know, we have the full capability of choosing every aspect and doing what we do. For the most part, you know, besides a few random bugs here and there about what happens with this and with that we all are aware of, you know, don't want to beat a dead horse. Hey, House, welcome, man. Thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, if we can do that, I think the game would be a lot better, man. I think a lot of Titans that don't defend well would defend a lot better. Just simply with those few changes. I would love to see that. But I want to be the guy with, like, you know, 50 greens in a row. That'd make me happy. I get one or two. You know, honestly, I haven't had a lot of garrison hits. This has been a quiet server. It's kind of interesting. Not a lot of the alliances here our event alliances. A lot of names I don't recognize. But it's still been quiet. It's been a quiet server. As with any server, you see a lot of VPPP. So it's just a level of activity that can get a lot of folks, higher ranked on the league. And that's one of the aspects. This game does require a lot of time for some folks like myself. It's easier just to do an event, pick what Titan I want, and either throw some money at it or time at it, because the events are typically on the weekend. That's why the Conquest, I wish it was back on the weekends, man, because I can't do 1,000 raids on Monday and Tuesday. Those are my busy days of the week. So the Conquest is a little bit of a bust, for me, man. It's a little bummer. That's a little bit of a bummer. Lord Thanos, you'd love to see a range and melee for each troop class. Yeah, absolutely, man. That would be so cool. But having done 3,000 battles in a 4-day period, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, in a 4-day period on an event, it is insane, man. So I couldn't imagine doing like 3,000 or 2,000 battles for a 2-day conquest. It's impressive for those who get it done with guaranteed, 3-drop. It boggles my mind how a player can do that and process all those relics, man, and get them all, fused up into something. It takes food, and it takes a lot of downtime from actual raiding to do that, man. Even if you're forging 12 relics at a time, it still takes so much time to get through 500 relics. I think it takes like maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get through 500 relics. If your treasury is full and you're going to fuse them all the way. You're definitely going to max out, 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 items, but it's just the time. And no one likes to see, you can't raid, your treasury is full. That's just, I hadn't seen that for months. And then I finally saw it that last week. That was a crazy sign. I think there are some players who might not ever see that. Now that's too bad if you never see that. That means you're definitely a casual player. Definitely a casual player. I don't think this game offers, that's not the right word. This game is difficult for a casual player to get far in, I think. You've got to have a little bit more of a level of commitment than being a casual player. I think sometimes when we see a castle who's castle level 25 and the troops are like castle level 18, 19, 21, those guys might have been casual players who just kept leveling up their castle and not doing everything else. And I feel bad for them because they're the ones who get to a certain point where they're just having a hard time in the game. And personally, like Chef Base God said, no one just wants to get into a fight and get beat up. No one wants to get beat up week after week. I think those kinds of players, they get beat up week after week, and I wouldn't have a great level of fun with that. I don't want to be a punching bag, especially if you're getting beat by players 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 levels lower than you because you rushed up your gameplay. It's bad move in my book personally. That's why when you look at my player level, I'm a player level level 43. And my castle level is only 22. Yeah, I've been taking it real slow. You saw me do 3,000 battles last week. True grinding, man. Yeah, man, that was insane, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can ever do 3,000 battles again over a weekend like that, over a course of 4 days. That's seriously, I had been wiped out. I had been wiped out from that mess, man. That was a lot of raids. I used what? I don't know. I don't know what my total portal stone count was, but I went through 6,084 portal stones to start. And then, I kept refreshing and refreshing. probably 7,000 plus portal stones. I'd like to sit on like 12,000 portal stones and start an event. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, especially if I use them all. That'd be so crazy, man. Hey, Chance, welcome, bro. I was getting worried, man. I got to the streaming as quickly as possible, man. We had a vehicle breakdown at work, so I just can't leave, man. I gotta be responsible for some things. So as soon as I could, though, I skedaddled, man. And unlike Prometheo, I was fortunate. My wife took the girls out swimming at a friend's, and my son went for a bike ride. So yes, I do have the house just to myself, man. I'm stoked. I am stoked. So what's that? I gotta use 2 devices, man. Nitrum, what'd you say, Nitrum? Vin, as you say there in the Conquest, you stop every 100 battles or so just to forge and fuse. You have to, or else you can't battle, man. You'll be too full. Nitrum, this is all about grinding your money. Yeah, it's so true, man. If you can find that fine balance where you do a little bit of both, that helps, because sometimes you just can't do that extra 1,000 battles, But yeah, it definitely takes a balance between grinding or spending. Definitely. And how'd you say, what, you'd rather pay your time? You'd rather pay, right? Your time is worth way more than your money. Yeah, no doubt. It's a difference. Like I said, I don't think I'd ever do 3,000 battles again. I might, though, just for giggles, just because I want to see if I can do it. Or something's like, or I don't know. Maybe it's a Conquest. I can do it if I have the Monday and Tuesday off. I would love to do 3,000 battles for a Conquest. I would max out. I don't know. I have to figure out how many 4-stars I can max, or how many 5-stars I can max in that amount of time. But that'd be crazy cool, man. Night Ranger, you're asking one of the biggest questions ever. Everybody asks that question. Will we ever see a 5-star Ranger? Will we ever see? I don't know, 5-star Titan, excuse me. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Diego, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. No, I don't think we're going to see a 5-star Titan. With the new Prestige being so new, you got 10 levels of the Prestige. We have our new Titans that are like 5-star Titans. I hate to say, something breaks the game, but a 5-star Titan might break the game, man. Yeah, it's too much with what we have going on right now. We already have so much to do in the game. I don't think it could take more. Oh my gosh, House. You're doing a car payment a month. That's intense. Yeah, that's intense, man. But you're right. But I heard this game isn't as bad as some other game. Can't remember what it was called. Game I never played. But there are a lot of folks who came from other games saying other games just cost way more money than Dawn of Titans. Which is odd. It's odd to hear. Yeah, man. 150 is much more reasonable. If you're gonna you're paying for entertainment anyways. If it's something that you like, definitely it's more than worth it. And I think most of us truly enjoy this game. It's funny though. You'll see on Facebook, people complaining. Well, somebody had a great comment. This is Dawn Titan's fan page. If you don't like the game, maybe you should just leave the fan page. It's crazy. Godan's wife is spending a few hundred on Candy Crush. No, man, it's those diner games. My wife plays all those diner games. It's like more than one variation. She enjoys those. Diner Dash, Lucy's Dash, or whatever, man. There's a ton of them, man. Lord Thanos, Dawn of Titans is a game that you can't really complete. The only thing you can complete in this game is the Pantheon. Well, up to the point where they make adjustments or add on to it. A few players have completed the Pantheon, unlocked every reward. I haven't done that. I'm far from that. That's not my top priority. Even maxing your castle out, there are some players who completely max their castle. Everything's done. All the troops are done. All the spell researchers are done. All the buildings are done. That, up to a point for those players, was max. But now, since the prestige is unlocked, they have a few more things to do. So that's the thing, The people who are at that point in the game, Vintage, I think you're there, right, Vintage? What can Dawn of Titans offer them, man? It's those players. A lot of those players just retire. They've done everything. You can't talk about resources to them because they can't spend anything. So they're just fat targets, man. They are simply fat targets. But I think for them, the prestigious help, it's giving them an avenue to do things. Made the game fresh for them. I'm thinking personally, when you max out like that, that's when you go to war. That's when you can be on some serious war teams, and hopefully you've built up your army in your relics, and well, that's the thing that you cannot finish. You're not going to finish relics because they're always going to offer more relics and more titans. So in a sense, you can complete the game, but like you said, not really. But you can get yourself to a level of completeness where you can, sit back and relax. Where you're not, trying to get resources for building or researching and all that kind of stuff. Personally, when I hit castle level 25, I'm just going to be looking to war. I would like to do a few events. I'll probably do a lot less events. It'll probably have to be some awesome Titan for me to run some events. But at that time, it should be about war, man. It really should be. You should be moving on to the next level of the game. You've got everything done. You've got your troops and everything ready. When's a better time, right? How she started this game right after launch. Right after launch, your wife was going through chemo treatments. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. And you had to have something to do when you were sitting there with her. That's awesome, man. I mean, not that she had to go through chemo, but you found something that was good for you, and you're still doing it. So that must have been like a stress reliever and all that kind of stuff for you as well. I found the game because I broke my leg. I broke my ankle, broke my leg, tore my ligaments. So I wasn't at work. I was just sitting on the couch, and I stumbled upon this game, man. Stoked ever since. Man, I hope your wife is doing good, man. Hope she overcame. Lord Thanos, your leader has 4 upgrades, then he can be completely done with his castle. But he has still to get through a lot of Titans and prestige him. Yeah, a lot of players, or quite a few players who had a lot of stuff, a lot of Titans, they prestiged up a lot of their Titans. I don't think a lot of Titans are worth prestiging. And personally, if you're not warring, I don't know why you're going to prestige a Titan up to level 10. I mean, it's cool and all. It really is. But if you're not going to utilize it, I wouldn't be in a rush. Taking my time. You can put everything into a Titan, prestige it up, right? Get a Titan level 10, prestige it up, and then something better comes out. And then all the Titans that you could put into that something better is in that other Titan. That's why I mean, you may want to, slow down and take a look and let the game evolve with the game. Don't get stuck. John Wiki had said at some point the developers were saying something along the lines of prestiging Titans. They didn't use those words, but they were saying to save your 1-stars. That's what he heard. And out came the prestige. Because a pre-level Titan means nothing with the prestige. Ah, shoot. Which is weird, you know? You can have a pre-level Titan and it means nothing to get him even better. It's strange to me. So the only good thing about a pre-level Titan is quickly maxing out a new Titan. Dang, speaker face, you broke your ribs. Oh, that must have hurt, man. Yeah, see? You're another medical wonder, man. No wonder you're playing a game. You had nothing better to do. That's awesome. Not that you got hurt, man, but that you found the game. For sure. Is Pigsy a good Titan? Pigsy's a good Titan, man. No, you know, he's not what he was, but he's still a good Titan. I will lose to a good Pigsy. There are still some good Pigsies out there, and I don't understand. It's, you know, it must be the new five. It must be the 5-star relic that's on that Titan, because some Pigsies, Pigsy himself is not going to stand. He's always going to go down most of the time. Well, he always goes down. But those Omega Spearmen, they take a beating. They don't dish it out, but they take a beating. Sekhmet, haven't even touched it, man. All I got is my pre-leveled Sekhmet, level 20, level 30, or whatever it is. Haven't touched it. Honestly, I don't think. Let's take a look. I don't think I put anything into the Titan with this fusion event. I was only working on my Hachi killer, but even there, I had to step back and take a break. So, Sekhmet, right? Yeah, level 20. Didn't touch it. Honestly, I don't think I even looked at it. Nope. First look. Here she is. Pretty cool, you know. I have Hachi on defense right now. So, my defense is decent. Just need to get the right relics for it. So, I don't really need another defender until I get a Hachi killer. So, actually, both Hachis are now maxed. One is prestige and the other isn't. So I'm excited about that. Can always keep one on garrison, use one on attack. But Arvan is supposed to be the killer. And I got my guy to level 46. Not bad. Decent. I just didn't have enough juice to get him all the way. But the one good thing that I have with him is one of the new 5-stars that I did pull, the Axis of War. I've just sat back. I haven't maxed it out. I'm interested in maxing out this relic, but it's not urgent to me. I should have it maxed by the time he's maxed. So I'm not too concerned. I'm still working on defense, and trying to get my Goliaths all set up. So I take it slow, man. I'm focused on one thing at a time. I take the good advice from players who have some solid defenses, so I can do what I can do. Hey, BMT, thank you for joining the stream, man. House, you're curious if we're gonna get a new relic with Pigsy. You know what? They would have to give us. Oh shoot, wrong Titan. Oh man, this is gonna be a bad battle. They've got to give us a new relic. That's the only way they're going to draw interest into the event. That is the only way they're going to get the interest. If they don't, we're going to win. Sweet. If they don't offer a new relic, I don't think many people are going to do the event. It's going to be one to sit out. Lord Thanos, you hear that Tengu can beat Sekhmet? See, that's the thing, man. When people talk about, why level up with Titan so fast, or why max him out, why are you going to feed, whatever you're going to feed into your Titan, maybe you shouldn't. And I understand why they say that. I truly do. Because, I have my Tengu fully maxed, but I don't use him. I used him that little bit for whatever event that he was out. Haven't used him since. Haven't used Tengu. Haven't used Totec. Haven't used, Uranus. Get all these big boys max real quick. Haven't used him. And literally, that is a shame. Barely using Soulsar now, but not using him with Grenadiers, using him with Cats because he's the boost Titan. I've solely been using, what? Who's a Titan? My Infiltrator. Sagunga. Sagunga's been smashing everything, man. So, you know, I get into a rut where I just use one Titan. So I need to practice with Tengu. If it's possible for him to take out Hachis, I'd like to, you know, possibly practice it, man. I really would like to possibly practice it. Chance, you're working on set mix relics. I'm always one event behind my relics. I've been solely focused on Goliath relics. Goliath defensive relics. So important for me. The only reason I'm not going up to the next castle level is I'm going to offer more VP. And, you know, my troops are still going to be one level lower until I get them researched. So I don't want to become food for castle level 25 players. I've had some decent defenses with Hachiman because of my Goliath. But I do want to work on more relics so I can have a better pool of Goliath relics to switch out and, you know, get things going. Need it, man. I don't ever want to be the guy who's food. I don't ever want to be the guy who's food. I want to be the guy that you should not have hit. That's how I feel about it. I want to be that guy. Chance, you was a VPPP with the level 60 Tengu, stacking 3 event relics and timed out on a segment. And he had Trickster's Blade. So you timed out on. I'm telling you, Setman is decent on defense, man. That's what's so strange. There are so many people with 2 mixed schools. Some were saying that she's good. Some were saying she's not. I think she's a solid defender. I think she's definitely a solid defender. I will work on her once I get Arvan done. All right, so I just focus on one. I need to get a Hachi killer. So I should practice with Tengu maybe in the next week. Yeah, maybe the next week, depending on what the buff is, the boost Titan is for the solo event. I'll mess around with Tengu, see if I can get a little bit of experience and see what I can do with him. Because definitely is a good Titan. Gem them troops. Never, man. I don't get enough gems to be gemming up troops, man. That's too risque for me. Hey, can you close the door?
Mom said that my money's in the envelope on her desk.
I ain't got it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My family just came back. Swim time is over, and I guess the ice cream man's in the neighborhood. Wear a mask.
Okay.
Gem troops, man. Gem troops. That's crazy talk. Chance, once you have the perfect Hachi or your second Hachi can be full damage, Goliath build. Ooh, I like that. Yep. My Hachi defense is almost perfect. I'm still trying to get a couple relics for it. But yeah, I definitely like using Hachi on offense. Used him for the last. I maxed him out using him on the what is that? The Adventurers Guild battles. Definitely easy, man. Just bring all Goliaths, and they just roll through everything. A lot of fun. He's a great Titan, man. He is a great Titan, man. I don't know how they're gonna top Hachi, man. For those who skipped the event, man, that was the event not to skip. Way better than Pigsy. Way better. Because it's not about simply timing out. I like him. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Man, I gotta hit these less than 10,000s. Ooh. I'm gonna skip that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. Not worth it. Speaker face. You thought Frigg was a Hachiman killer? Well, I can tell you I've defended against Frigg a few times from level 25 players. So I'm going to say no. It can be. Of course, it always can. Almost any Titan in the right hands can do almost whatever you need it to do. The problem is you got to be able to do it. And not everybody can do it. Just because we can see a video of somebody using the Titan to take something out, it's not a guarantee that we can emulate and copy what they're doing. It just doesn't always work that way. So yeah, Frigg can be a Hachiman killer, but you got to have the right stuff. Not only the relics, but you got to have the right stuff, man. I've tried it. I've lost. So yeah, you got to have the right stuff. Chance, she's a segmented defender. I don't know. I think she's dual purpose. That's the only reason they used her on offense. I only wanted her for defense myself. So I'm looking at getting her onto my garrison as soon as possible. I want to be able to switch out defenses. Um, I should have worked on her. I just didn't have enough. I didn't have enough. I didn't have a backlog of Titans. If we had known the prestige and everything was coming out a little bit sooner, if they would have given us a heads up, some of us would have played differently. So I used a lot of my max Titans as fusion food earlier, and if I had known that there were defensive Titans coming out like Hachiman and Setmet, I probably would have saved some of those Titans and not have used them in other Titans that I don't utilize, like Totek or Uranus. I would not have maxed them out fully, because right now I could have a max Setmet, but choices, man. I made some choices that I thought were good. They were good for the time. They just weren't good for the long haul. That's what bites. Lord Thanos. House. It is a house moment, yes. I do expect my wife to come here soon and say, "What are you doing?" But it's all good. I got tomorrow off, so I'll be doing some things for the family time, taking care of stuff. Be a good weekend, man. So glad I did not have to work. I worked every weekend except for the 4th of July. So yeah, I'm excited. I am definitely excited. Gizzo, you gemmed troops? You gemmed 2 troops during the troop craft. Wow, that's crazy, man. They're like, hey, if you're gonna do it, that's the best time to do it. Absolutely. I just like the one food cost for the troops. I just try to max out on my expensive troops. It's not a bad event. Well, it's not a bad. It's not an event, but it's not a bad thing that they offer. Lord Thanos, I'm just sitting at 3,000 souls. This is a non-event, man. I do want to try to hit 10,000, possibly 11,000 to get the Titan. I'm not going to throw a lot into it. I don't mind doing the raids. I'm not hitting low-level PP lands because I'm trying to build up resources. There's been more talk about people getting banned for the resource glitch. As you obviously see, my food is resource glitch. My gold is not. So because I didn't force it, I'd rather not lose it, because I'm not going to sit here and try to force the glitch to happen. That is not good. But as many players have seen, we do have server crashes, and yes, it has to crash at a particular time for it to happen. But if you're having a lot of server crashes in your game, glitches, they can tell. Natural Motion can see whether you've caused it or if, it's caused by happenstance. So I want to build up my food, man. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm not gonna force anything to happen, but I got a lot of stuff to do, man. But it's also bad because I'm also a ripe target for bigger players or players who are trying to grow. But they got to beat my Hachi, man. I know he's been beat, but yeah. There are some players who just know, who have played long enough, well enough, can take particular Titans and definitely defeat the new meta defenders. But it's not in everybody's hands, whether they have the Titans or not. That's the one thing I do like about this, is that if you do have something that's decent, that's built up properly, you're going to have a possibly 80% success rate on defending, It's not going to be, you're not just going to be rolled over by everybody. It's going to take a particular player to, defeat you. The only bad thing is if that player is the person who just wants to camp on you all season, that's what's not cool. House, you've been resource glitched for 2 years. Yeah, no doubt, man. There are a few people who've been, resource glitched for a few years. And there are some they said, they've been at, 999 million and stuff like that. So, You know, the developers see it. You know, it's not hidden from them, so it's not a surprise. But you know, if you're forcing it, and they can see you know, it's like the airplane mode. If they see it, you get in trouble. That's on you, man. You know, just don't be that guy. Is a new Fire Strike good? I can show you my battle log. I'll show you my battle log. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, man. I have no plans of doing nothing with this Fire Strike. I have not, you know, Flame Hide, all those. There's a lot of times I have no plans on using. They're in my collection. I don't mind being a collector. I do like having these things. Exactly, Alice. I honestly, you know, if I see it, someone could have Edalus on their garrison, and I most likely will just skip it because I'm thinking it's Hachiman. You know, I don't want to run the risk. It was that way for a good minute with Frigg. You know, you saw a paladin, and I was like, oh, you know, is it Frigg? I don't, you know, I don't want to waste. I don't want to lose my resources. I don't want to I don't want to leave them a green, and then you know they can find me real easy. You know, the battle log selection search, you know, is never a good thing to be on somebody's battle log selection search. And honestly, if the player who hit my garrison and failed, if they didn't PM me to let me know they were just trying out the Fire Strike, I was just about to hit them, man. I was all excited. I was like, ooh, there we go. Decent food. I was so excited to have a max castle that I could hit. Just because when I looked, thank you to my other player. Thank you for that failure. That's what Fire Strike does. Fails on Hachiman. But the funny thing is, you know, what I saw on his garrison, I figured I could take it with Sagunga. I was like, there's no way I'm going to lose with Sagunga. Unless it's an Arvan. It could have been an Arvan. He had a Berserker on his garrison, so I'm like, you know, that's going to be easy, man. But he messaged me, so I didn't hit him. The only reason. Hey, RSJ. Welcome again, bud. Fire Strike is just prestige food for most, yes. Night Ranger, if you were not here for Hachiman and you came in afterwards, after the fact, man, I think it's going to be a good year before Hachiman comes out again. I think it's going to be a good moment. If not, he's not going to come out anytime soon. Yeah, no one wants a 5-minute drag-out battle just to lose. Absolutely, man. That's a waste of time. Absolute waste of time. But Hachiman, if they were, let's just say they were to say Hachiman's going to come out in 1 month. You know, this month has all these you know, bogus events, and then next month they're going to offer Hachiman again. They're going to make money. They're definitely going to make money because there are those who want Hachiman. And the only reason I say they're going to make money is because some people may want to get 2 more Hachiman just for the prestige. Now, personally, I think that's a gross thing for Natural Motion to do. To release such a good Titan and to re-release the Titan so quickly again. You know, and I'm saying not making any changes, but just releasing him again. That's kind of bunk. That's bunk for those who did it the first time. And typically, what Natural Motion does is on the second release, the soul count goes down for that same Titan. So, you know, I think it'd be a bad move, man. Most likely, you know, I would still do it definitely for the prestige food. I don't think I'd keep 4 Hachiman. I don't need to have, you know, 4 lands or 6 lands with Hachiman. Garrison, 1 attack, 1 is plenty, but I would definitely use them for, you know, for prestige food. It'd be hard to pass up. And for everybody who didn't get Hachiman, they would definitely want to pick him up. Fire Strike to Hades, huh? Spit him back out. I still haven't even finished my Hades. He's still sitting at whatever level he is. I have so many Titans that have just sat on the back burner, man. You know, more important stuff came out. At least I thought. Like I said, Totec. I don't like that. I don't like that play style. It's too much on the screen. It's too much going on. Uranus. A lot of people really like what he can do. I don't know. I'm not a lightning guy. I'm not into lightning. That's why I don't have Lubu or Broomhilda Max. You know, I did miss out on those relics. Lightning to me is Loki. Loki with Storm Maidens. If they did a Loki 2.0, I'd probably definitely go for him, man. I like me some Loki. How does Life Spark stand up to Hachiman? You got to ask those. There are a few people on here who have Hachiman defenses who are higher level players who have some great builds, and I think Life Spark fails against Hachiman even. I think he fails. Honestly, if you may have missed it, but Zalon did a live stream where he picked up Life Spark on his test account. I believe it was his test account. I'm almost sure, but he picked up a Life Spark on his test account, and he attacked. I can't remember what he attacked something. I can't remember what it was. I wish I knew what it was. Bad memory, but he failed, man. He fell with the ultimate killer. Everyone says Life Spark can take everything, hands down, but he failed. So, Life Spark, Great Titan, 15,000 Divine Gems, may not do what people think it's going to do in all instances. It's like I had said for a long time, with my honest trailers, I'm not always going to max everything out, not always going to put the best stuff on it, because not everybody has that. And a lot of players thought, or had thought at one point, if you get whatever said Titan, it's going to completely change your gameplay. It's not true, man. It's not going to completely change your gameplay. One, you've got to have relics. Two, you're going to have that Titan to a certain, level of play. And depending on what kind of Titan it is, you're going to need to have troops at a decent level, to make everything work. Spells at a decent level. It takes a lot, man. Just because you get that new Titan don't mean you're going to rock it. Seriously, don't believe that if you're a new player. Because you're going to be disappointed. That's right, man, Chance. I like me some Loki, man. Loki. Did a lot of videos with Loki. You had a lot of fun. You just set those Storm Maidens behind him. He's like Frigg, but with some serious action, That's why if they redid Loki, he'd be too much. He would just be too much. I would definitely pick him up. I haven't even looked at what Loki's prestige is. That's funny. I haven't even looked. So House, here we go. This is the man you want to know. Arvan beat what? Okay, Arvan beat Hachiman once. Only 5 seconds left. So it was a close battle. So if he had made an error during that battle, could have lost, man. You know how sometimes we get the fat fingers or whatever, our Infinity Edge or Forever Edge, whatever you call it, messes you up in your gameplay. Anything can happen. Lord Thanos, have I ever done a giveaway? Yes, I had giveaways in the past. I think I did at least 2. The developers were cool. They hooked us up. You had to fill out a little sheet if you won the giveaway. But yeah, it was nice, man. It's nice. I do have to say, the Social Power Player program was nice. It's just not what it was. I am personally disappointed with Natural Motion to have it go so long without having support or backing. It's sad on their part. It's just sad on their part. They created something. They should support it wholeheartedly and much more than the community. But it's evident, as you guys know, that many feel the exact opposite, which is too bad, man. It's too bad. It's too bad. Frigg. Can I take this Frigg? I don't know. Is it worth it? Oh, that's a big battle. No, I'm not going to hit that Frigg. No. This is worth it, though. Okay, man. Let me hit this battle. Then we'll look at Loki. Forgot about that. Yeah, no freeze. All right. Let's do this. Let's train up a couple freeze. I'm not gonna gem them. I'll just, what they take. What? How much time? Ooh, 10 minutes. It's a lot of time. Let's look at Loki. Yeah, I never thought about it, man. So Loki, come on, Loki. I love this guy. Love the infiltrators. Most fun gameplay. Most fun. Aurea. I think I got a decent Vixia now. Do I? No, I don't even have. See? No, I don't even have Vixia, man. No. Vixia is a ranger. Sorry. I'm gonna come back to him. Yeah, I think I have a decent Vixia now. Tell me what you think. I kept her. Health, resistance void, armor piercing, and the big book. But I like her, man. I think she's gonna be decent. I think she's a good Vixia. But Loki. Oh, Loki. Like me some Loki. Yeah, he's cool. There he is. This guy just rocks, man. I think he's one of the best Norse gods. So looking at Loki, what does he do? I never looked. 80% base Titan damage. What's that? What's this next thing? Something Titan critical. I don't know what this is. Titan critical. Is it 80% base Titan damage and Titan critical? 5% chance to summon Omega Storm Maidens. Max of 3. That's cool. You get some maidens. But that 80% Titan base damage, that might be pretty good, man. Let me see. No, see, I don't have any food. Do I have food? Can I unlock him? Oh my gosh. I could unlock him, man. Look at that. I can throw one of these 1-stars at him. As you all know, guys who been with me and watched me for a while, I used to have Hell. She was maxed out, but she was food for something. So now I have 2, and I think Hell has fixed skills, so I don't think it really matters which one I was to fuse away. She looks pretty good too. What's that? 60% base Storm Maiden damage on enemy unit death. 10% chance to cast a Raise Dead. Max of 7. Wow. This might be a Titan to level up again. Yeah, she might be a Titan to level up again. Let me just double check. Double check. Yeah. It's fixed skills. Man, I could unlock Loki, but I haven't played with Loki in a while, man. So honestly though, I'd rather give up one of these Titans right here. Because Thorhild has never been a good Titan. Chance 30% base Titan damage on him. Is it 30 or 80? I thought it was 80. Is it only 80? Wait, hang on, man. Is it 30 or 80? I can't see this stuff. Man. It's too little. I could have swore it said 80. That's 80%, man. That's 80% base Titan damage. I just don't know what it says after damage. So yeah, I think we're going to do this, man. Why? This will be my 3rd Titan. You guys talked me into it. Positive peer pressure. So we have this Thorhild here. She's to me a nut and Titan. Never used her. What is it? This is Storm Maiden damage, critical, damage, critical. I think I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, there we go. This one is House. Thank you, man. Natural Motion is making money. Yep. They don't give us. Yeah, I don't want to talk bad, man. It's disappointing. That's the most I can say. It's just disappointing. So this one has got what? Armor piercing, armor piercing, armor piercing, damage, critical. So personally, I think this one's no good. It's got too much armor piercing, right? Second Thorhald better or the first Thorhald? I think the second one's better. I mean, I think the first one's better. Top left purple slot. Oh, got you. %, base Titan damage. Got it. So it's going to be 100% base Titan damage. I don't know, man. We're going to do this guy, though. Since y'all are here, y'all are so kind and got me this far. I will prestige up Loki, and we'll have to bust him out soon. And we are going to go with the all armor piercing Thorhald. We're going to give her up. I love the thing about the prestige. It costs no food. But I am going to keep these hells. Definitely going to keep these hells. I think it's going to be a fun Titan. Thorhald is rare. Goodbye, love. Dang, Loki's going to smash now, man. Oh, man, that's so nice. I don't even know why I hadn't looked at him. He is just too much fun. 80% base Titan damage. Man, that's good stuff. Like I said, I haven't looked at all the prestige skills. I did watch Vintage's video, but I don't commit a lot to memory. I just don't have the space, so I do forget. Like Bass isn't done. Jinshu's not done. All my big guys, I haven't done any of them. Sagunga's not done, right? Yeah, Sagunga's not done. I haven't done them. I'm in no rush. I don't have enough 4-star Titans, so I gotta take it easy. I can't rush through this and make choices that are gonna cause me issues later in the future. But let's try this though. Bam! Yeah! I gotta build them up, man. This is just for fun. Oh, man. Dang. I'm gonna have to train some troops. I've been slacking on taking care of my resources and stuff. My troops and spells. It's a good thing to do right before bed. Or right when you start your job. But, been doing other stuff. So, oh man, I want to hit this guy, dude. I want to hit this. I want to hit this. And a few. Save her for me. All right, we're gonna come back to that guy. That's just gonna be a fun battle. I gotta build that. Oh man, this is a good one though. I'm not gonna hit it though. That's some good VP. That's a good VP for another teammate. I got some teammates who can. I have some teammates on this team who can smash, man. They are some solid players. They're the guys who not only do the events, but they're the guys who also bring in the VP as well. Definitely appreciate what they offer to the alliance. It's nice to see someone who can do that. I wish I can do that. Let's see, wrong Titan. But yeah, those guys rock. Solzar, that's who I'll use. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna come back for that, man. We're gonna come back for that big hit. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey, Zalon. Hey, Nickerman. Oh, the band is here, man. Right on, guys. Thanks for joining. Hey, Zalon, I was going to try to use the Discord, but I couldn't remember how to do it, man. I can't remember how to get on into the voice room. I tried. I don't think I have access to it. Next event, Thorhall gives a 1.9. At least I still got one, man. I still got one. Always got to save one. Lord Thanos, almost 90,000 damage uncharged with Loki. With no relics. Was that what it was? I tell you, man. I be loving me some Loki, dude. Loki is the bomb. Hey, Churro. Thank you for joining, man. But yeah, seriously, Zalon, I'm gonna need a tutorial later. Um, yeah, I'm gonna need a tutorial later how to figure out how to use Discord. Um, can't figure it out. I know how to join onto an existing Discord voice call, but I don't know how to make one. Well, that's neither here nor there. That'll be the next time. I think I'll set up my own little Discord room and figure it out. Can Godan see the chat? Yeah, I see the chat, man. I can't see it here. I can't see it through the recorder, but I got my laptop in front of me. Definitely appreciate you both, Zalon and Nickerman. Very cool. Well, we're just plugging away here, man. You guys missed something really nice, man. I don't know if you're here though, but I prestiged up Loki. I am so stoked. I hadn't even looked at him. I can't wait to bring him out, man. He's gonna be something else. 90,000. Chance, your Tengu is 94% base damage. Yeah, pick an infiltrator and relax, man. No doubt. I'm telling you, I love them. That's gonna be fun, man. Chat is hidden. Now chat is broken, guys. Chat is just broken. Let me see if this will fix it. It stopped a while back with Daniel. Daniel broke the chat. Maybe if somebody chats again, it'll pop up. I don't know. I do apologize. Again, you guys know I'm not high tech. But I am trying to use two devices so I can see what's going on. House needs to join you. Nice. Yeah, after this weekend, I'll figure out the Discord setup. I'll try to get a room going with a voice thing. Yeah, I tried, man. I tried to hook it up. I don't know. It was like the first few times when Discord was being used. Could not figure out how to do that thing, man. Nickerman strikes again. Thank you, big guy. Gizzo, will we ever see a 5-star relic event? Oh man, if they offered we would love if they offered a 5-star relic event. But the thing is, would it cost divine gems to get it, or would it cost souls? You know what I mean? I don't think they'd offer a 5-star relic event for souls. I don't think they would raise the soul count that high. Ooh, this is a Hachi. This is a Hachi I might be able to take, but I don't think so. Level 45, not even a million defense. I can't take this. I can't take this with my cats, can I? The only thing I don't want to do is lose a troop. Let's just try this Hachi, man. Let's see. I don't think I can do it. Let's see. Let's take one additional shield spell. We'll look at the troops real quick. Lightning and Void, right? And what's he got? He's got a mix. Earth and... Yeah, let's try it, man. Some reinforcements. Alright, as long as I don't lose a troop, I can win, right? That's the way this works. Hachimen is all about the speed. And it's not necessarily the speed of getting him done. It's about not losing troops. Uh-oh. Oh, and not casting spells. That's right. Oh, man. I'm already done for. I'm done for. No, I got it. Just don't cast spells. Nope. Am I going to get this, Hachi? Am I going to get this? Get out of here. Am I going to get this? I might get it, man. Oh, wow. That wasn't that special, but it was nice. I beat a Hachi, man. Level 45. Of course, it wasn't the best defense. It should have been all Goliaths, but still. I got one under my belt. Oh, that was cheap. That was cheap. Thank you. Thank you for that, that fun. I didn't think I was going to win. All right on, man. Solzar does it. Nice. Ooh. See, this is one I can't beat. I'm not even going to try it. Level 24 Goliaths. Shields. Nope. This guy's got a good defense. It's not prestige. Still too much for me. Nice to look at, though. So, this guy, he must have one on his garrison, too. With prestige level 4. Yep. It's pretty good, man. He's got himself a nice setup. Wife has you on lockdown. I'm going to be on lockdown too here real soon, man. I'm almost sure. I just got 10 minutes and I got some troops trained. I think I'll have enough troops. I want to break out that Loki, man. That's going to be some good stuff. You know, it's interesting. People, I forgot. There were a lot of people talking about the Ranger that's going to have the, what was it? The shield spell or whatever. Somebody kept talking about the Ranger that was going to have like this summoning or I think it was a shield spell. Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was Sephiroth kept saying the next Ranger is going to have the shield spell for when summoning troops are coming and stuff. It's pretty close to what, you know, Hachiman is, because as soon as, you know, you destroy something, you know, he's invoking or summoning all those Goliaths. It's pretty close, and I think most of the Goliaths always spawn right on top of him, man. Gives himself some great defense. I don't think we're gonna see a Titan like Hachiman for a long time. He is a great Ranger. He's a great Titan. Now I wonder if Loki can take out the Hachiman defense with using Loki like you used Frigg on Hachiman, with Loki in front, buffing Loki somewhat so he can take a little bit more damage, but he's still dishing out more damage than Frigg. I wonder, man. That might work. I may have to try him out. I may have to try just that. Yeah, man, I prestige Loki. Just level 1. Just level 1, you know. I gotta get a lot more Titan food. A lot more Titan food. But he looks crazy, man. I don't even know why I didn't even think about that. I did not think about it, man, but it looks good. I think, you know, he just might be able to take Hachiman. I don't know. I don't know. May have to get a few more levels up on him, but it may be doable using him like Frigg. But he dishes out a lot more damage than Frigg does. And if you build him up just right, he should be able to take a lot of damage too. And he summons up to 3 Omega Maidens. It's not bad, man. It's not bad. So yeah, these maidens are going to take a minute. We got 6. Bummer. And the chat's still broken. I may have to start trying to use Streamlabs for the stream. We'll have to see. I get used to using one product, so it's it's a big change to jump to another app or another thing. Man, I'm looking forward to smashing that land. Yeah, Zalon, you definitely got the help, man. Definitely. I don't get it. It's complicated. It's complicated. Yeah, man. This is I'm telling you, it's things like this. You know, we have so many Titans in our stable. Unless you look at them all and look at your own gameplay, you may miss something. You know, Loki just might be the one that I need. He may be the one that I had that can do a lot more than I expected. We're gonna see, man. I think, like I said, these next couple weeks when the events aren't that great, besides knocking out the raid boss and the solo event, depending on what else, like the Pigsy event, if that's a pass, I'm gonna spend some time just practicing some battling. That might be some good stuff again. Doing that kind of stuff brings back a lot of fun to the game. Definitely brings back a lot of fun. But yeah, I am pretty stoked now. That's pretty exciting. I'm gonna have to look at Bast and a few others too. Then I may have to level up, or prestige up a few of my infiltrators, because we just can't look at Hachi Man with only being able to take him with only one Titan. There are those players who are free to play who can use Titans that we don't expect to do things. Not without reason, within reason, but that looks unreasonable. This just might be the case, man. And with a lot of the new relics, a lot of us are stuck on some of the old relic builds, but with some of the new relics that have been introduced, some of our older Titans may have a extra boost if you use some of the newer relics, especially if you haven't maxed out. So you gotta try some new relic combinations. It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun, man. True, my Loki can beat your Loki. It's funny, it's an event week right now, or event weekend, and nobody's talking about it. But I will look at the leaderboard just to get a quick look. I'm interested in seeing if anybody's really pushing this. I don't think they are. I'm at 3,860. I'm just behind Zalon. ERU is ranked 21 at 204,000. Bottom 50, 160,000. NTG Wars up there. 303. Big Turkey. Forsaken. Titanfall is up there. Solmari. 303. India PBSL. War Conglomeration. Kraken. Atticool, of course. 569,000. It's day what? Day 2? Last week, Beta Souls is already at close to 1 million. It's crazy, man. That's quite a difference. Yeah, just absolutely no interest in this event. Top 100 is great, for any new player. Easy Titan. Easy 4-star Titan this week. All you gotta do is be in game. Basically, you get yourself a 4-star. That's not bad. That's not bad. You don't have to be on the best alliance. You can just get yourself a 4-star Titan. That's the one thing that the developers have done. They've offered a few 4-stars recently at a low rate for a lot of people to get Titans. So for a lot of us who've been around for the last 2 or 3 years playing the game, it took forever forever to get a 4-star Titan. It did. It took forever. And now people are getting them almost right away. They don't know the pain that we had when we started playing. It's a different pain. Pain is pain, but it's a little bit different. I don't think it's as painful for them as it was for us. Leveling up relics was a challenge before. Now it's a guarantee. So a lot of changes. The devs have made some changes to try to ease the gameplay for new players. It's still the problem. The problem still is for the new players, the community. That's all. Big players smashing little guys. That's the main problem. Got some good lands.
Rich English toffee and creamy chocolate. Eat. It's English toffee.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure something out real quick. Bear with me. There we go. Yeah, I noticed, guys. I just noticed, okay? I noticed I lost you guys. No, I couldn't read chat. I thought I could, but I guess it died. I had to break out my tablet, so now I got 3 devices. 3 devices for one live stream. Christian Woods, welcome. So yeah, chat is back, but I gotta look elsewhere. This is getting crazy. It's getting hectic. Nothing is as hectic as the live stream for segment, though. That's the most craziest time ever, man. Hey Austin 13, thank you for joining, man. This Titan would have been good back in the days, like the days people had Solzar and Garrison. Yeah, probably. The Titan probably would have had a better heyday back then, for sure. Definitely. Still may be good for some players at a lower level because it's a 4-star Titan. So, if you have your 4-star Garrison Defender even at level 30 or level 40, and you got another player hitting you with a 3-star Titan, you should win. You should defend. I mean, so it does have its time and place. It's just most of us, or a lot of us, are a different level of gameplay. But still, like I said, it's great for the new players to be able to get a decent Titan almost for free. Hey, Perry Tally, thank you, man. When people say they learn something or they appreciate the videos and they got something out of it, it really makes it worthwhile, man. That's really what it's for. It's if you're not getting something out of the video, it's helping you progress in your gameplay, then I'm doing something wrong. It's great to entertain, but you should get something out of the videos to help you. So you remember getting greens with Logu on a castle? Hey man, back in the day, Logu was a great defender, man. Logu was a great defender. But on your Garrison, I don't think I ever put Logu on my Garrison. I definitely put her on a land, but I don't think I ever put her on my Garrison. I felt bad when I ate my perfect Logu, at least the Logu that I loved. I've gone through all my 3-stars almost. I kept 4 of the new Void Titan 3-stars this past fusion event, and now I'm like kicking myself. It's like they're a 3-star. I'm really never ever gonna do anything with them. My dream of having a 3-star army of defenders, I don't want anymore. I woke up. There's no need for me to have a 3-star army of defenders. There's just none. Once you get to a certain point, you're going to have more than enough 4-stars for that. Yeah, we are old, man. We're old. We're definitely old in this game. You know, have been around this for a good minute now. Perry Tally, would Necrosa be a better defender than Hachiman? I don't know. I would say yes, just because it's Necrosa. You know, she costs 15,000 divine gems. I would say yes, and I would hope that she really was, but I don't know. I don't know, man. That's a hard call. It's a hard call. I don't know. Wow, this is. Oh, wow, man. Oh, I lost a lot of chat. Chance, do I see this? I see it now, man. The male Jeeps are more high tech. Wow, this is funny. Are you gonna hit that guy with the one Loki? Yes, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him in a minute. Godan, I am the boss, man. I am the boss. Yes, I am one of the bosses. Post office is crazy though. It's getting a little crazy, man. And trust me, your stuff is coming. It's just gonna be a few days late, okay? But it's on its way. Loki would trigger Hachiman's invoke. Omega Troop triggers that skill. Loki would trigger Hachiman's invoke. Ooh, that's right. Huh? Well, hang on a second. I gotta read Loki's prestige skill again. I forgot what triggers the Omega maidens. Oberonza, you're trying to get excited about the lion putt that's coming? Yeah, I want that too. Oh, Zalon, take it easy, man. We'll hook up next week about the Discord stuff. Thanks for joining and being here, bud. Have a good day with your family, bro. Man, I feel bad I missed all this. Did I see the new Titan? I think I saw the new Titan like last week. No, the laptop just froze up, man. I didn't realize it wasn't going. I was like, something's wrong. Something's wrong. But I'm as close to getting caught up as possible. So let's see. We all cleared out all this VP here. Let's check out. Let's check out this castle. Come on, man. Ugh. He's still there. All right. We're gonna try this Sagunga. No, it's not Hachiman. It's Sagunga, but we're gonna try it with Loki. I don't want to cap it. I just want to hit it. Let's clear this out real quick. I haven't used Loki in so long. We'll take these 9. I haven't used Loki in so long. Let me see, man. I don't even know what to do. I'm about to build this guy. Yeah, Christian Woods, 4 stars are so powerful you don't need 3 stars. Yeah, I like I said, I woke up from the dream. I did. I woke up. House, you say you have no old 4 stars. They're older than 6 months in their food. To me, I just can't do it, man. I can't do that. Bex 428, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can't eat up my Titans that quick. I gotta have them for a little bit. So we're instantly gonna do this. We're gonna take Sagunga's Night Whisper. Definitely need that, right? We're going against cats, so I'm gonna go off memory of how I would build Loki in the past. I like the Banner of Storm. It always worked for me because lightning damage and troop damage. But I gotta play smart. I gotta back him up and give him something to. I gotta give him some teeth to take a blow. Is this poison? Ice. Poison. Poison. There we go. Select. What's he at? 60%, not enough. Alright. So he's almost done. 3 more relics. If I had it, I ain't got it, man. So what I always use for him against cats is the Morbid Cloak. That's going to put him at 100%. And then we're going to take a couple relics for the Storm Maidens. Man. Yeah, definitely got to change up this system. This is how you lose hitting the opportunity to hit good lands. You're trying to equip your relics. It doesn't matter if you make it a favorite, you still have too many. So I'm going to do the Whetstone, Viking Helm. No. Yep, we're gonna go with that. And last relic. If you guys are giving me suggestions, I'll have to stop and look. Relics are us. I love me some relics, man. Love me some relics. Here we go. 3 Lightning Storm, Storm Maiden Critical. There we go. That's gonna, for me, this is gonna work. I don't know what these cats have though. Oh, what do these cats have? Level 25. They're gonna be tough. House. What's he got? He can defend against everything, right? I should know what he can defend against, because that's basically the same build I use. But anyways, we're gonna go on like this. It's gonna have to work. So the plan is to have Loki. Ooh, almost messed up, man. Plan is to have Loki in front, Storm Maidens in the rear. Yeah, okay. So he has 100% resistance against everything. So let's see if we can do this. Come on, baby. It's been a long time for Loki. All right. We're going to pull everything back. These are going to be some mean cats. They got the troop levels on me, so let's see. See, like when I talk about making mistakes, like how I drag the screen, that's not on purpose. Nope. But he's prestige. That's right. Oh, I forgot to look at his prestige skill. There's so much data in this game, I can't remember everything. Not at all. Alright, select all, stand ground. Come on. We're gonna freeze her. Uh-oh. Dang, Loki's taking a beating. Loki's taking a beating, man. Dang. Oh, she's up too. I'm done for. Wow. Have Loki run in circles. I'm trying to. Dang. That's terrible. I got enough troops. Like I said, it's been so long since I've used them. It's been so long. 100% poison resist. Only 203 health. Darn, man. The it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute since I've used them. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I gotta think real quick. See what after seeing that, what I would do is I would lose a couple relics, and I would give him more health. I'd try to get his health up to 400,000. But that's a bummer, man. I wanted to see a much better gameplay with him. But I definitely can't go toe to toe. Sagunga's too much. I tried to use the shield. It was too late. So it says what? A 5% chance. Only a 5% chance to summon Omega Storm Maidens. Oh, so it doesn't depend on you dying or the enemy dying. It's just a 5% chance to summon Omega Storm Maidens. Okay. Alright. Obizad, the Staff of Earth. That'll have to be next time, man. That was sad. Lord Thanos, I'm back. Yes. More health and Kite. Space Mate. I used to always cluster them together and kept them together and just it's been a good minute, man. I'm gonna have to watch some of my old videos, see how I used Loki, see what my builds were, and try this guy again. Hopefully he'll stay. Let me actually do this. Let me what's his name? Metal Dark. I'm coming for you, man. Run! LA Legion. Okay. R5. So I'll get this guy, man. I'll get him. It's just a matter of when. I'm gonna keep training up some troops. Oh, that hurt. That was painful. But y'all know what that means, right? Been at this for 2 hours. I gotta call it quits, man. My wife's been home for a few minutes with the family. I don't want to be that guy. I want to have peace in the bed. So as always, relax, enjoy, be balanced, have fun. Take care.